How did I go this long without playing Red Dead Redemption? Honestly, I have no idea, but after finally diving in last month, I can say it was absolutely worth the wait. Having played Red Dead Redemption 2 a few years ago, experiencing the first game, which is actually the sequel, felt like the perfect way to complete the story. I went all in, 100% completion, all the trophies. It was one hell of a journey through the West, and the game still holds up incredibly well after all these years. In this video, I'll be breaking down 4 key aspects: the story, gameplay, skins, and the open world. Let's get into it.
What the hell took you so long, you stupid man?
Well, you weren't exactly helping me.
The story of Red Dead Redemption is simple yet deeply impactful. A tale of a man with a troubled past desperately trying to save his family from the clutches of the government. John Marston is forced to hunt down his former gang members to secure his family's freedom, but along the way he crosses paths with a cast of interesting characters. Some allies, some enemies, all playing a crucial role in shaping his journey. The pacing is excellent, with no character overstaying their welcome. Every encounter adds weight to John's story, whether it's through gaining new weapons, uncovering key information, or simply experiencing different perspectives on the changing West. John's personality shines throughout, brought to life by an incredible voice performance that adds depth to every interaction. And it's not just him. The entire supporting cast, from Dutch and Bonnie to Seth, Uncle, Wes Dickens, and Ross, also deliver great performances that make every moment engaging, whether it's funny, tragic, or just downright bizarre.
Will you help me?
I will try.
And it'd be my pleasure.
But what makes Red Dead Redemption truly unforgettable is, as usual, its ending. Just when it seems like John has finally earned his peace, he's betrayed by the government. In a heartbreaking climax, he sacrifices himself, leaving Abigail and Jack to mourn his loss. It's a very impactful moment, the sight of John's lifeless body, as his family grieves. Is just storytelling at its finest. Don't get me started on that Red Dead 2 ending.
You stay out of trouble, John.
Ain't no trouble, Abigail. Ain't no trouble. I love you.
I love you.
Now go! Get!
But the story doesn't end there. Years later, Abigail also passes away, and we see Jack standing at his parents' graves, setting the stage for one final act of vengeance. Now in control of Jack, you track down Ross, the man responsible for John's fate, and end his life with a duel. With Ross dead, this whole cycle comes full circle, closing the chapter on John's Marston story in the most powerful way possible. As for the missions, nearly all of them are great, with high-stakes gunfights, thrilling chases, explosions, and action-packed set pieces. Whether you're manning a mounted gun on a moving train or firing a cannon in battle. Even the quieter moments, like hunting trips with Jack, carry emotional weight, showing a father trying to connect with his son. Those conversations, filled with life lessons, regrets, and heartfelt moments, add so much depth, especially knowing what's coming next. From start to finish, Red Dead Redemption is an unforgettable experience, perfectly balancing action, storytelling, and character-driven moments. An absolute masterpiece. Don't change my mind.
My nerves, boyo.
And you're getting on my nerves. Yeah. You smelled out the wrong hell's bus, mister.
At its core, the gameplay is simple, shooting enemies and taking cover, but it never gets boring. The gunplay feels responsive, impactful, and just downright satisfying. Whether you're blasting away with a shotgun, handling a revolver, or firing a repeater, each weapon has a distinct feel and sound. Do you need all these variations? Not necessarily. I mostly stuck to one variant of each weapon, occasionally switching things up just for fun. The cover system is as you would expect, letting you take cover behind almost anything and either aim precisely or blind fire when overwhelmed. But the real game changer is Deadeye, a mechanic that slows time, allowing you to mark multiple enemies and literally shoot them in an instant. It's simple but incredibly fun, and watching John or Jack take down enemies in rapid succession never gets old. For a game set in the Old West, there's no shortage of weapons to choose from. You've got 8 variants of pistols and revolvers, including the volcanic pistol, Caulfield revolver, and the powerful high-power pistol. Rifles and repeaters like the Winchester repeater and bolt-action rifle offer solid mid to long-range options, while shotguns like the pump-action and double-barreled shotgun pack a serious punch. If you prefer long-range combat, the rolling block rifle and Gargano rifle have you covered. You also have the explosive rifle, bringing absolute destruction. Melee options include the knife, which is useful for quick stealth kills, though stealth isn't a major focus in the game. There are also throwable weapons like fire bottles, dynamite, throwing knives, and tomahawks. And of course, there's a lasso, perfect for taming horses, hog-tying enemies, and bringing in bounties alive for extra cash. Small details add to the experience, like executing brutal takedowns with different weapons or leaping onto moving trains from horseback, because honestly, it just looks badass. Overall, while the gameplay is straightforward, it's incredibly fun and rewarding. Every encounter feels satisfying, every weapon packs a punch, and the freedom to approach fights in different ways keep things engaging from start to finish.
over, old friend. I got you now.
Let's talk about skins in Red Dead Redemption, especially how you unlock them, which is something I really appreciate. Instead of just buying outfits with in-game tokens, you're in them by completing specific objectives, often tied to the outfit's theme. On top of that, each outfit grants a unique advantage to the open world, making them feel rewarding and meaningful. Honestly, this system is way better than just purchasing cosmetics, and it's something I'd definitely implement in my Batman Beyond game when the time comes. Now let's quickly rate these outfits. Cowboy outfit, classic western vibes, solid 9 out of 10. Gentleman attire, classy, clean, and easy 10. Deadly Assassin, dark colors are nice, but overall, meh. 6 out of 10. Elegant suit, a more formal version of the cowboy look, 5 out of 10. Walton's gang outfit, that hat alone makes it a 9 out of 10. Baller twins outfit, decent but forgettable, 6 out of 10. Treasure hunter outfit, pretty basic, 4. Bandito outfit, basically John Marston's suit with a different hat, 4 out of 10. Brace rebels outfit, not bad but also not great, 5 out of 10. Army uniform, looks clean, I like it, it gets an 8. Marshal uniform, also clean, another 8. Legend of the West, looks sick, I'm a fan, another 8. Bureau uniform, that hat is a game changer, a 9 out of 10. Duster coat, similar to Legend of the West, another 8. Mexican poncho, it's alright, a 7 out of 10. Expert hunter, that belt hat is questionable, 6 out of 10. Savvy merchant, love it, easy 10. Rancher clothing, a solid 9 out of 10. And these were the outfits. What's your favorite Red Dead Redemption outfit? Let me know. Years later, Red Dead Redemption's open world still holds up pretty well. Despite being mostly desert, every area feels distinct, offering a fresh visual experience. You've got non-desert regions like tall trees and black water that add some variety, and galloping through the vast landscape never gets old. In fact, it was so satisfying that I barely used fast travel during my playthrough.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Even with its size, the world never feels empty. There's always something happening. Birds flying overhead, strangers passing by, animals roaming, and the ambient sounds and music all come together to make this journey feel immersive. Each town has its own unique vibe, offering mini-games, night watch shops, and stores where you can stock up on supplies. The wildlife is another good aspect, featuring a good variety of animals, all of which can be hunted, skinned, and sold. Keep in mind, this is a 15-year-old game, and at the time, this level of details was impressive. One feature I really appreciate is the ability to buy properties. There's just something satisfying about owning a safe house where you can save your game, stock up on ammo, and change outfits. Rockstar needs to bring this back for GTA 6 story mode, not just online. Then there are the minigames. I had to complete them all to get 100%, and honestly, if it weren't for the trophies, I might have skipped a few, but I'm glad I did it. Poker, blackjack, liar's dice, arm wrestling, and even horseshoes can sometimes be fun to play.
Give me that. I'm your old friend Amnesia.
Overall, after 15 years, Red Dead Redemption open world still feels alive, immersive, and just as fun to explore as ever. Next, I'll be talking about the Undead Nightmare DLC, which honestly was one of the best DLCs I've ever played, so tune up for another one.